One of the biggest names in digital retail is, of course, eBay, the online trading community. Now the company says that gross sales through mobile phones have tripled to $2 billion worldwide. Almost half of analysts say it is time to buy. And while eBay stock is down 11% since the end of November, Colin Gillis of BGC Partners has just raised eBay from hold to buy. He joins us here in studio with Matt and myself. Good to have you back with us.
It's great to be here, Carol.
So why this call? Why now?
Sure. I mean, it's a call on two parts, right, for the December quarter and also for 2011. If you take eBay as a company, there's two core assets in there. First, you have the PayPal, which is the secure online payments piece. And that's always been a star. You know, it's been growing double digits. It's going to expand via the Bill Me Later, and it's been using the eBay marketplace platform to get customers. So nothing wrong with PayPal. We love PayPal. The marketplace has been the issue, and the marketplace has been slowly turning around. And we're out there saying that 2011 is going to show the fruits of the turnaround in the marketplace. E-commerce is strong, and the key thing to eBay is they've made multiple pricing changes and policy changes that are going to really show the fruit in 2011.
Let me just break in here because Carol and I have been talking with a lot of retail people who are saying mobile is the way to go. And it doesn't matter whether you're talking to Saks, or if you're talking to some online site, everybody's looking to mobile for growth. And as we were talking about during the break, I've been using eBay a lot on my iPad. I mean, is there really a growth explosion from mobile?
Well, and this is the core thing, right? When I look at it and see what's eBay doing, they're positioning so well, and they're actually the leader in mobile. That 2 billion number is pretty staggering. I mean, they did 600 million in gross volume in 2009, so that's more than treble. We were looking for about 1.5 billion just about a month ago, and they came up to the 2 billion number, so that's fantastic. About 30 million applications have been downloaded across multiple platforms, including 13 million on the iPhone. And the key thing here is, as smartphones explode, people are carrying their phones into stores, and the online and offline experience is blurring, right? And so eBay's positioned for that with Red Laser and its Milo acquisition.
So if you got sales tripling, Colin, to $2 billion, how much more room is there for growth?
Well, it's just, it's just beginning because,
Well, what's just beginning? Are you saying this is
Are we
a
looking at
60 billion
next year or this year?
So if you're going to look at 2011 and see where mobile could be, it can easily double again, right? And so, we're not going to say it's going to triple to 6, but, you can get to 4, and we'll have to see how it goes. And the key thing here is that,
Well, what's the question? If you can't really kind of pinpoint it, what is it that's maybe holds you back from saying, wow, this is just going to completely take off?
Just a law of numbers, right? But what we are saying in our report is that, hey, we're saying the total revenue for eBay is going to double, right? Growth was 5% last year. We're saying it's going to be north of 10% in 2011. And there's even a possible upside to bias in that regard. So, if you want to play e-commerce, you want a reasonable valuation, 14.5 times. You don't want to pay the 47 multiple that Amazon is. eBay's the name.
What about PayPal? I mean, you kind of sounded like, yeah, it's still cool. We still like PayPal. I mean, transactions on Black Friday were up 300%.
Yep.
Is it not a huge winner? I mean, is it
it's
the
a huge winner? But I don't think nobody argues that PayPal is not a good asset. That everyone argues that, when you're looking at eBay as an investment, everyone says, okay, PayPal is good. So I kind of, put that to a side because it's not controversial.
But
the marketplace is what's controversial.
Does it stay with the company? I mean, does PayPal become big enough that it needs to be spun off on its own?
Well, okay, so that's another great point. When does PayPal, value get unlocked, right? And we've seen that they spun out, they sold Skype earlier this year, so they're not adverse to doing it. But there are benefits to having PayPal still inside of the eBay corporation. And one part is that PayPal is still getting users from the marketplace. And the second part is in mobile, it's fantastic to have the combination of both a marketplace and a secure payment transaction. And the final point to make is that, they do own 30% of Skype, and Skype has filed an S1, so there's a chance they can unlock that value in 2011.
So your $35 price target, that's
Correct.
what you're hitting
Yep.
for. Okay, got it. Hey, Colin, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Colin Gillis.